Stepping into the box, Scott Schebler. And he goes
below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit. Right here.
Set, here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Damage in this situation.
Now the 2-1. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. There's one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play. Coming to the plate now, Eugenio Suarez trying to cash in here in his first at bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. And a base hit as that'll score the run from third, and the Reds jump out in front here 1-0. Now batting, Scooter Gennett. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Gennett is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Leading off for the Yankees, number 11, left fielder, Brett.
Right, and pull this one down for the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Giancarlo Stanton now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Two balls and no strikes, the count to Stanton. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Three and 0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Stanton, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Nope.
2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Winker. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
1-1. Popped him up. Lynn has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Jesse Winker. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Gregorius ranging into the outfield. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Hit in the air to shallow center. Torres onto the grass. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Smoked on the ground.
They look routine. Seriously, probably the best range of any center fielder in the game.
Barnhart over to his right. 2 down. So striding in, Gary Sanchez, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on MLB Network as we're set for the top half of the third from the Bronx. He drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a line shot that's going to get over the head of Gregorius and on into left center for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing. Hamilton aboard here at first with nobody out. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Seared down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Schebler even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got him.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. Another look to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And here's Jose Peraza as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
He's set, and the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Andahar brings it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Into the box now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
I mean, this offense has gotten some ugly swings off early. This pitcher is on point right now. He is mixing and matching, and everything's working.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Batting ninth, second baseman, number 25.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Schebler. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Gardner. First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hamilton falls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Now a long throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Here's the 1-1. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Missed with a slider.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force.
Well, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the...
hits it high and deep out to center field. Hamilton going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. 2 runs have scored. Now the third man has scored. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Miguel Andujar will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. 4 runs here in this half inning. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land out there just foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Yankees lead this one 4-1. Eugenio Suarez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Swing, and there it goes. Deep on to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, and the Reds get a touch closer here. It's now a 4-2 score.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ Show Track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball 1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Gardner going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Up next for Cincinnati.
Riding in once again, Phillip Ervin. He popped out in his first trip. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Up next for Cincinnati.
Digging in to try it again. Jesse Winker flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Reds get one of the runs back on this solo dinger. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Digging in for his second at bat, Gary Sanchez. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. So a full count now. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Here it comes. Outside for a ball. 1-1. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and the lead is now 7-2. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Showtrack. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
The left fielder, number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
The right fielder, number 99.
Stepping up now, Aaron Judge. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. The pitch. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. 3 runs already home here. A ball and a strike. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. The 1-0 hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. The 2-2. Skied into very shallow right. Judge is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
And a breaking ball stays outside. This is on the ground over the first, and he'll step on first himself for the out. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. 2 out, nobody on. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Still 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. There to take it in is Jeanette for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. And that one just missed outside.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. His lifetime numbers against Bailey. He's 1 for 4. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and foul, though it had the home run distance. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Striding into the box, Jose Peraza. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. This is line to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
On to first, and they get them both. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Eugenio Suarez. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Ned, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started. They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, Hero.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? If you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, McCoy. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Coming to the plate now, Gleyber Torres comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. The 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Count even at 2-2. And rarely do you see a player of this caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brett Gardner, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. (2-0) to the Yankees left fielder. This is flared out towards second. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound.
Number 53, lmannican.
First offering on its way. Too low, 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Jesse Winker becomes the first out of the inning. First pitch on its way. In the dirt, and now let's see. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch. Takes this the other way to right. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers the hard-hit line drive.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And there's ball 1.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which already given up 1 run in this inning.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. So striding forward now, Scott Schebler has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. We'll move on. Now to the plate, Aaron Judge. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Striding forward now is the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a walk in his last trip. Ooh, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's Didi Gregorius. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strikes to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Bailey sets his sights with the payoff pitch. And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. The 0-1 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Smoke toward third. Scooped up, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. In now for the Reds, Jose Peraza. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
3-0 to him now. 3-0, here it is. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
Suarez, left field and carrying well. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and it's now a 1-run game, 7-6 now. So coming to the plate, Scooter Gennett, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Payoff pitch one more time. Count still full, 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Phillip Ervin is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. The 1-0. Misses off the plate. Williams on at first, nobody out. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner back standing. Outside and low, 3-0. David Robertson is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. The runner at first with no outs here. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. So stepping in, Jesse Winker, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Boy, this is getting tough to watch. How about some strikes right here?
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential time run scoots up 90 feet to third base. Brendan Dixon will come on now and pinch run here. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Billy Hamilton waits on deck. And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now 1 away. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is in the dirt here as it bounds a few feet away. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And now the runner breaks for the plate. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Good eye to lay off the knuckle curve that time, and he makes it a full count. Jose Peraza would be next. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire this. Brendan Dixon will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Number 15 is also into the ballgame now as he takes over at second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Neil Walker is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. And a swing and a miss as Walker is down on strikes for the first out. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And that misses, ball 1. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. So 1-1. Popped him up. Suarez is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. In into the box now. Luke Voigt is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Greg Bird will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike now to Bird.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And a low throw to first. Neil Walker is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Greg Bird will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one.
Number 33.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gardner is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. Lays off 1-0. One out, nobody on. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Eugenio Suarez is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his second home run of the game, as he'd dearly love to make it 3 right here.
Wow, you see some throwing errors sometimes, but you don't see them from the second baseman that often. Looked like he was trying to aim it instead of throwing it, and the result is an E4.
Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him. Stepping into the box, Gleyber Torres. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Second baseman, number 25.
Oh, he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Ball 3. And that misses here, ball 4, and of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half. Here's the first pitch. Fastball that just misses inside. Possible winning run aboard here, nobody out. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. The 1-1 pitch. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. The New York Yankees came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. David Robertson takes home the win. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon, first for the victorious Yankees. 9 runs on 7 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Reds, 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.